that's an example, but
I think there's a whole lot of examples.
there's a whole lot of examples.
We'll get into the political correctness thing, how they're trying to change language around here.
Yeah.
Like, you hear it on social media and everything. I heard one in the paper, they were talking about trying to change the word of pedophile. Because it's not fair to people who have pedophile thoughts but don't act on it.
Who are attracted to children. No, there was a professor who said that the word pedophile villainizes or makes people, like you said, they have sexual thoughts about children, but they don't act upon them, so they shouldn't be vilified because they have those kind of thoughts. So you should maybe think about changing the word.
So now it's called.
Oh, really? They've changed the word.
They've changed it. So now it's called.
Oh, so actually they've come.
It was in the paper. It was in the Herald. Oh man, it was something like youth interest person or something. Youth interest person or interested youth interested person.
No. I think that's a one-y word. I don't really want to go down that road because we could be on for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
The hell, man.
But I mean, it's just yeah. You can't normalize that kind of stuff,
Yeah, I mean, you get so far correct that it becomes incorrect. Yeah, or that it becomes, that you're sort of like what do you call it? Joe Rogan, when you watch her, and he has that really strong stance of how women fighters, transvestite fighters that were males, that transgender, sorry.
No, it's just in case.
Apologies, here we got to think because we might get cancelled. That transgender, males that fight as females, identify as female but were male, they need to let a female know that they were fighting them because they've got all these physical advantages, and you're like, and then then there's people, well, they shouldn't because they're listen, well, I sort of thought about it and I was like, well, he's sort of right, because that's sort of starting to take away women's rights. If we were just doing it like that, everyone could just fight everyone, then women would not stand a chance in a fight. And you see, if everyone just fought everyone, and it would go back to just male dominating sport, and they wouldn't have the space. And so maybe it has to change, but you sort of like, we change it so much that it's a really that it takes away from women's rights. So it's really hard.
It's complicated because
it's complicated.
I think it's scary when these change of languages seep into our workplaces, the corporate world, and even the government. I remember my sister, because she works for the government department. I think it's OSH or something like OSH.
Health and safety.
Health and safety, something like that. And they've changed the word of homeless. They don't refer to homeless people as homeless or something like that. They're called unhoused. Because a home can be a home, like a cardboard box can be a home. Under a bridge can be a home. So how are they homeless if their home is under a bridge? So they're not homeless. So you say unhoused because obviously they don't have a house.
The thing is, because language, it changes organically. It happens over time. Like, that's whoever the first person goes, hey, I'm gonna cut uso down to us. And then everyone's, what? And then it just happened because hey, us. And so it went. And when it happened organically, no one comes and mixes it up and goes, this is gonna be the word now.
When that happened?
It wouldn't even change to us because it used to be sole, right? Like
that's right.
It has to be. It wasn't even uso.
Yeah.
Even that wasn't the word. But you know what? When us came out, I was waiting for someone in Samoan to say it. Because then they were like, they accept it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because they could have turned around and like this. That's not a word. Also, and they go, oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're going to use it as slang. But no, us is like, it's a word that we accept now. Like if they were going to do a Samoan dictionary,
like let's go.
Yeah, like that. Or docs. Hey, docs. Hey, docs is another word. We use it. You watch Sonny Bill when he interviews some of the Samoan usos on Fox Sport. Hey, us, man. And then like that word had happened, but no one didn't come like this. This is going to be the new word, everyone. Us. Okay, this is what you're gonna believe in, and we're gonna follow it. No, it happened because it happened organically. It went, and we all started using it, just like toko, just like docs, like that. That's how language works. Yeah, you know.
And seki, that's a slang
Seki's
word.
another one. Hey,
That's a slang.
seki, you know.
And that was from Samoa.
That's right.
And they had their own ones too.
Yeah. Well, Samoans are pretty good at making up slang, you know. But that's what I mean. Like that's the out of it thing now, you know. So
Yeah, you're right. Like it's if it's developed naturally and it's accepted rather than pushed on to people.
and that's what I don't. That's the hey.
like it does. It seems more genuine to use it, you know, or to because it's sort of when it's used by the people naturally, it's been accepted. Yeah. And like that's a good point too about when I waited for someone to hear it in Samoa.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, okay, cool, it's been validated.
It's been validated. Yeah. They're like, oh, okay, then no, that's all good, you know. And then you get the debate. No, it started over here. No, you know.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean, and that's what I felt like, what I find hard to do, and you know, I don't want to, because you know, every situation, every person's different. But yeah, I just want it to be like, I just want it to evolve, or you know, like let's get to a point where we can all agree. Because you're right. We've seen what happens when you go too far right. Yeah, you end up with a funny moustache, and then you're trying to take over the rest of the world. It's
hard to sit in the middle right now, eh?
Yeah.
They want you to pick a side.
And that's what But
and that's what this language changing is for. It's forcing you to go into one side. Because it's forcing you not to think about the difference between a pedophile, you know?
Yeah.
What a pedophile is.
Yeah.
Like, they're both bad things.
Yeah.
But like